little bit about the financial situation that our whole country is experiencing right now and how that's going to relate to schools. We are in a very, very serious financial situation internationally and nationally. We have a number of our major brokerage houses are coming apart. We're on the edge of literally a bank panic financial meltdown situation. The Federal Reserve Bank is stepping in and trying to do what they can to hold on to this situation, but it is a very dangerous situation right now. Many people are alarmed by how high oil prices are going, $110 a barrel. The reality is it's not that the oil prices are so high, but the value of our dollar internationally is falling like a rock, which then has a lower valued dollar having to buy high-priced oil. So we have a tough situation. Here's how this is going to shake down. We're going to probably go into a recession, a very deep recession or worse. From that, we're going to find that our governments are going to have less of ability to have revenue coming in. They're not going to be able to raise taxes because of the economic situation, and we're going to find then that governments and states are going to have less money to be pushing back out to their local units of government, including schools. Our advice right now to school superintendents is to not put any money in your next year's projections above and beyond what you already see the state promising, and then cross your fingers and hope you actually receive that amount of money. We'll be doing everything we can in the legislature to protect you, but understand that we're in a very, very tricky economic situation. Last Friday was the first deadline for all bills to come through at least one committee, and we do, as of Friday, have two small omnibus education bills, one in the Senate and one in the House. There is a bill or a piece of that bill that would require school districts to do a report and a better plan on how they'll close the achievement gap, especially with their poor and minority children. There is a part of the bill that speaks to a new school report card. There is some language that would require new teachers coming out of colleges to be better skilled at teaching reading. The thing that's not in the bill is any relaxation of the start of school over the next couple of years to compensate for the late Labor Day start. We've been doing some work on a small bill that would help to allow schools to be more efficient in their background checks so they can go to a third-party security firm and use them to do a background check on a prospective new employee and also to do the BCA check at the same time. The legislators will be home in their districts. If you can possibly do so, please talk to your legislators. Let them know how dire the situation is for funding in your schools and the kind of actions many of you are having to take in order to adjust the levels of your staff because of that. And a number of you are also scheduled to come back to the Capitol after Easter on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays to meet with legislators and the legislative leaders. It's imperative that you do that. The voice of MASA members need to be heard at the Capitol constantly, and we use that to both try to build more funding when the time is right. At this stage of the game, we're using that voice to not have further cuts happen to us. I just came from a meeting with Governor Pawlenty and U.S. Secretary of Education Margaret Spellings. And at that meeting, she announced some additional changes in No Child Left Behind. I frankly don't think they'll have much of an impact on Minnesota. That's our report for Tuesday, March 18th. You've been at the Capitol with Charlie.